So for number 59, you were given information about zeros and the degree. You were asked to write a polynomial function that met those requirements. Okay? So now it looks a little different than the way that it was in the book. I used the little m that I was using in the notes yesterday. So this is a -2 as the 0 with a multiplicity of 2, which means this is an x-intercept of -2. -1 with a multiplicity of 1 means that -1 was the intercept, x-intercept. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the zeros information and we're going to translate those into quantities. Okay, also known as taking the 0 and writing it in it as its factor. So if we do that, this is what we have. The quantity x plus 2 squared times the quantity x plus 1. Couple things to notice here. This plus 2 is in blue because when we take the 0 and we convert it into the factor form, there is a sign flip. Same thing with the -1, now became a +1. Also, take into account your multiplicity. Your multiplicity, this 2 is the k value. That is the exponent of the factor. Right. From here, you then can, as you can see the 2, you then can multiply out by foiling the x plus 2 squared quantities. And then you can distribute the x plus 1 to both of those and combine like terms. The key here is to make sure that the degree overall is 3, which is what we have when we look at the final answer. Yes, sir?
That degree 3, you just put it on the biggest degree you have.
Well, technically what you're going to do is you're going to go through these steps first. Then when you're done, you need to ask yourself whether or not this matches. The degree should add up to the multiplicity. So this is a multiplicity of 2 and 1. That's degree 3. And that's the proof right there. The degree comes from the general form. Okay? The factored or intercept form is going to tell you the multiplicity if you have like a factor that's repeated.
So if you don't have x to the 3rd power,
If you don't have x to the 3rd and it's degree 3, then either you missed information from your 0, or if you're looking at a diagram, maybe the power of multiplicity you wrote down should be a 4 instead of a 2. Does that make sense? It would be higher because it still touches looking at a graph, so that could be your issue.